Hey guys, I just wanted some mood lighting. My sides were destroyed a little bit earlier. I watched the SCP video on the, on a duck, and it was the most savagely hilarious thing I've seen in a long time. I think the only time I've ever been that messed up over something I watched was when I watched the Rumble Tum Tum Farm from Warhams. But we're going to continue with the laughs today because I want to be in a good mood. This is Starcat destroying an entire planet just to get some peace in Factora, a game which I have never played. This is requested by Doom Guy, and I've watched one thing by Starcat and I loved it. I want to see if the vibes will continue. Let's go. Let's watch some Starcat, guys.
Hello, do you like Factorio? Because you should. Today I'll be trying to wipe out all life on the starting planet with my indentured idiots. These little buggers are the creatures we need to remove permanently. We have no experience, there are no rules, but in the end, I will construct a super factory capable of destroying the whole planet. So, join me on my crusade against the natives of the planet Navis in Factorio.
Lovely.
If I'm going to glass a planet, I'm going to need some mods for Factorio.
Okay.
Like the MIRV mod, which is a Chinese Dongfang intercontinental ballistic missile. I will be trying to crack open the planet with my massive dong. The next mod I'll be using is Rampant Arsenal, which is highly economical. It was truly made for Americans in mind, because nothing says freedom more than a nuclear landmine.
God bless Israel.
These cretins infest this planet, and it's up to me and my fellow comrades to rid this world of the unwashed masses. But as we increase the size of the war machine, they feed from the pollution, making them bigger and badder.
It's Zerg. Yes, it's Zerg.
On the first day, we started constructing clean-burning coal miners. When I finished with my belt system, I zoomed out the map screen only to see what looks like a young male screaming and the word Belgrade next to his head. Following this, someone already created the funny spaceman out of stone and belts. Oh my god, it was a good day. Our labs are set up and researching new ways to decimate the populace. Speaking of the populace, they were not very pleased about our mining operations. What's going on?
Oh.
So I dealt with it the only way I know how. I politely asked them to leave. I built some defenses with a lot of ammo to keep the hogs at bay. But they were using Russian World War II tactics, running at the gun turret until the ammo ran dry. When I tried to confront the biters, they responded in a very unfriendly fashion. Not cool. Sentry decided to spice up the active bug areas with funny names like Dead Children and the Ardennes, which was not very active, and only had one gun turret defending it. His response to this was, "It's not like they're gonna come through there, are they?" Unfortunately, Sentry is French. But that doesn't mean he's wrong. I decided to be the power manager for the factory, optimizing it so we have the perfect power output. And finally, the main belt was made. Everything was looking good. What the hell is that?
What?
Vehicles were now unlocked, and that means trains as well. Our railway man is Pip. He likes trains. Pip will be creating most of the railways for our current game. Oil was next on the list. The only problem is that bugs love oil.
Yes.
We happen to have a Starship Troopers moment where Sentry and Junker got trapped in one of the oil rigs and had to fend off a horde of bugs. So I need to build an army, and an army I will build by using fish to clone genetically engineered war brains, which I can put in my battle buggies. I can create a warband of machine and fish. Now that I have an army, let's kill some bugs.
Let's go on a raid. Welcome to the Stone Age. You want to see this?
You're big tough guy, you just ran into me.
Pretty sweet, huh? How do you like this?
My boys! Reinforcements! Building a fucking wall!
Nice.
My army got smashed, but my resolve was strong. All we needed to do was research the MIRV and we'd be home free. The factory was not very well organized. We were missing a few belts on the main bus, and it was only getting worse. Science was not getting the right resources. To top it all off, the Ardennes was living up to its name, as a bunch of bugs got deep into the base.
Lovely.
Even with the shitty science, we managed to get some research done, like supersonic trains. Pip was most pleased out of everyone about the supersonic train, which I put to good use by turning our railway system into a prison cell. Have a good one.
I can make it. Check this out. All right, I just gotta time it right.
Nuclear power was unlocked, so I got to building my own version of Chernobyl. I also had to
Lovely.
go pick up Junker, who somehow got lost at sea. While I was away, the bug attacks were getting out of hand, so I decided to use my new Tesla tank to shock them into place.
Who needs a jump? Let the juice flow.
And that solved the problem.
Yay!
You know how I said the factory was unoptimized? Well, it really upset me. Drescher and myself decided, fuck it, let's rebuild the factory while everyone was offline. So we got to work, and we worked hard. For 8 hours, we rebuilt the factory with no drones, no extra resources. We tore it down and we rebuilt that fucker with no extra help. Something that took 5 days to make, we rebuilt it in 8 hours.
The air and water flowing hard. The land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of
I have never played this game.
this. The song of sons and daughters. Hide the heart of who we are. Making peace to build a future. Strong, united, working till we know. And we're all left. And we're all adrift together. Through the cold.
225 copper iron
Oh my
smelters
God.
on the left, over 200 assemblers on the right, and growing. 8 more timed one-way railway stations, so there's no more train clogging, and the bus doubled in size. It is truly magnificent. It is optimized.
Okay.
My morning was started off with a call with my friends.
Just farted.
After the call, new sciences were unlocked like lean science. Since the factory was rebuilt from the ground up, production was at an all-time high. Sulfur, plastic, blue circuits, all were being produced at an alarming rate. So it was time to start researching down the MIRV tree, which is a long way to go. In the
Yeah.
meantime, I decided to speed up the decolonization process with a very economical armament, bioweapons. If there's no United Nations in space, there are no rules. I made my bioweapons lab, produced my bargain bin biomortars, and used them to great effect.
Jesus Christ.
See what I mean? You see what I
This
mean?
must go against UN regulations, sir.
Ah, well, fuck the UN. The second tier of supersonic trains were researched, and they went double the speed of the last one.
Lovely.
I also found out that if I put the train on a short looping circuit, it teleports instead of moving. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Drescher had decided to build an army of minion robots because he was too lazy to do anything himself.
Okay.
What is this? Which is true form for a factorial player. I also had to move my Chernobyl as it was in the way of production. Oil was getting backed up.
Oh.
Why? The refinery makes 3 types of oil. If there's not enough space for even one of them, it won't produce any. The correct idea would be to make more storage. Drescher had other ideas which involved dumping all the light oil to fix the problem. Ah! You bastard! Dumping over 850,000 light oil. Oh my God, you fucked up. Why did you delete it all? Now we have no solid fuel. But if you think that was bad, it got worse, involving my nuclear reactors that powered literally everything.
Near.
What was that?
In your.
Did you just...
What was that?
Oh, that was a nuclear reactor going off, I think. Or
What?
Drescher killing me.
Oh.
That's a nuclear explosion.
Oh my God, you blew up the nuclear reactors! Oh, you blew them all up! Oh my God! It's all
Drescher, was
fucking
that you?
exploded! Oh my
That's
God,
bad.
you fucking serious? That was... Oh! I'm having an aneurysm. I'm having all the uranium. It all fucking imploded. Sentry! 4 hours of work, all down the drain. The base grinded to a halt. Who was the culprit for this catastrophe? Can you guess who it was? Can you guess? It was Drescher, not Sentry, actually, which is a bit of a surprise. Lucky for us, my prototype plutonium reactors survived. There was enough power to kind of get the factory running again. I slowly rebuilt the nuclear reactors, and I rebuilt them in the most optimized output possible.
Looks like it.
Nice car.
And when I asked Drescher why he destroyed my nuclear reactor, he replied with this picture. What did he mean by this? With the nuclear reactors fixed, it's time to make some nuclear bombs. I needed to make a uranium-235 to actually make them. Uranium-235 is very rare.
That's pretty radioactive.
So I used an infinite uranium money glitch to actually make them. And with uranium-235, I can build nukes. I think it's time we tested our nuke.
Yeah, there you go.
Now I am become death, destroyer of worlds.
Some guy, lovely.
On the edge.
War. War never changes.
It was time to build a rocket silo. If I am to launch my WDs into space, I'll need one. The MIRV itself didn't actually require much in terms of production or research to make, but building the rockets to take the MIRV into space, now that was expensive. So I let Sentry create the rocket silo, which he made really fast.
Yeah.
Wait, how'd you make this so fast?
Don't worry about it.
In the meantime, I asked my friend 𝐏𝐿𝐾 to make bio bullets for us, and well, they were pretty fucking good. Wow, that is pretty damaging. After a hard day's work, we decided to watch the whole film of Morbius in Discord. And, unfortunately, there was no morbing time.
No Morbin time?
I decided
That
to make
sucks.
another fish clone army, and I needed to mass produce said army. Drescher found out a fast way of collecting fish by deconstructing them. Turns out the bots are extremely good at fishing. Yoink. They're stealing the fish, they're deconstructing them. Artillery trains were unlocked. These used big power and big shell. God damn. To blow up big targets. I'm going to use them to get rid of the locals, because if they don't speak English, they can speak to God instead.
Wow. That's a big gun. Do what you gotta do. Oh my god.
While I was decimating the local populace, we built a space rocket. The first rocket was launched, and it brought back with it...
Okay.
which we could use for research purposes, of course. Nothing else. And do you know what else was made? The MIRV. So I launched it into space to test it out.
I love it, like coming up so slowly.
Turns out the MIRV satellite decided to go Skynet on us and start nuking everything around our base that was alive, including us.
Wait, something just exploded over here.
What the fuck is going on? Is it firing automatically? Oh my god, it is! Holy shit! As it turns out, the MIRV was on auto-launch all this time. So it would automatically
Lovely.
launch all missiles and anything on the planet. And I mean anything. The MIRV was a successful test in terms of it obliterated
Oh my
everything
God.
outside our base, including us. Holy shit! Now I just need to make a bunch of these bad boys and send them up into orbit. The MRV required 20 nuclear rockets, which takes a while to cook up.
Yeah.
So while we were getting the nuclear rockets, we spent most of our time making the biggest and most cost-effective army we can think of. I went to work on creating a supply system from the ground up, and Drescher built the army. We cloned an army of Somali pirates from fish genes. Their
What?
effectiveness in-game is about as effective as they are in real life. Not good. Instead, I opted for chain gunners piloted by fish Somali. I equipped them with bioweapon bullets
Oh my
and used
God.
them en masse. Did you know, if you were to start a large amount of vehicles in one place at one time, it would sound a bit like this. And let me just tell you, shit is about to get real. The bugs knew we were up to something, and were on their way to destroy our massive factory. So let loose the dogs of war and crack one open with the boys. Because I'm going to turn these bugs into past tense.
Yeah, that's a little bit of an army. That's a little bit of an army. Amazon MIRV. We are now in nuclear winter status. Nice.
Well, the MIRVs were launched. The bugs were paid with fire and nuclear brimstone. I have completed my task of total destruction. If I wanted, I could keep on going. It wouldn't be a problem to create an MRV every 7 minutes. Each one carries 6 shots of death. But I'm tired, and I want to work on another video. If you still ache for Starcat content, I have a second YouTube channel, and I live stream on Twitch. Hey guys, welcome to my Let's Play of It Steals. It's been a while since I uploaded on this channel. I was put in prison for my multiple crimes for forcing people to have scoliosis. If you want more of this video, I have a Patreon where you can see deleted scenes of the video, a huge amount of them.
Literally
it's why it
scouting
took so long making it. My thanks
MRV.
go to my friends. Go check them out on YouTube. And the chief engineers on Patreon for helping me fund these videos. Thank you guys so much. And if you want to help as well, join the Patreon. Anyway, bye. That was weird.
Oh my god.
It was like a weird thing. I was like, what is that? Oh,
You're so bad at your job!
Say it!
Okay, let's see this.
You're so bad at your job.
Do it! Say it!
You're so bad at your job!
Say it! Say it!
Build the
Say
truck! Build the truck!
Okay, so that was Starcat. And that was Factoro destroying an entire planet just for the lulz of it. I have to say, I have got to start doing something. I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to do something gameplay-wise. But, like, every single time I start thinking about doing a project, my brain just starts going into overdrive as far as what I should do, what I shouldn't do. Should I do this? Should I do that? And I wind up not doing it. I should just sit down and just do something and stop being a tool about the whole situation. But anyway, all those Starcast links are going to be in the description down below, right next to my own, including, I do have a sponsor this, well, not really a sponsor, more like somebody I'm partner up with for the time. It's trytreats.com. I don't really know what my relationship is with them. I have no idea. I'm an idiot. But I have that down in the description below. If you guys are interested in trying food from other countries, pop on down there, check them out through my affiliate link, and there you go. Yeah, all my other links are down there as well, including my Patreon and my Discord. So you guys can come in and request stuff like this to make my head blow up some more. I'm going to shut up and I'm going to head out, guys. I don't know. Like, that one video today has messed me up. This one just sealed the deal. I'll catch you guys next time.